Well, good morning, coaches, and welcome to the first day of our Road to 500 Volume Challenge. My name is Heather Glenn, and I'll be one of your mentors for the challenge, along with 6 other amazing diamond leaders from Team Rockstar Fit. Our goal in putting together this short training group is to help you vault your volume to 500 or more so that you can not only cover the cost of your business and your Shakeology, but be able to walk away with a little extra spending money in the process. So first, I want to give you a quick background on how the Road to 500 challenge evolved before we dive into today's first lesson and activity. So the 7 of us diamond leaders were lucky enough to sit together at a table during the recent diamond retreat. And we were discussing ways that we could help our coaches to achieve a sense of success and satisfaction in their business. What I shared with the group is that I noticed when I was able to get my coaches around the 500 customer volume marker within a 4 to 5 week period, they started to feel this sense of success and satisfaction in their business, and they felt really excited about it and really wanted to dive into it and stay committed to the business. So what we want to do is help all of you guys feel that sense of achievement and satisfaction in your business and get the reward that you deserve for being an amazing coach. So we know that Success Club is a really important marker in building your business. And we want you to still focus on achieving Success Club. But we want you also to know that that's not the only marker to be aware of in achieving success in your business. So we want to teach you guys how to focus also on building volume in your business so that you have long-term sustainable income, and then you can turn around and teach your new coaches how to build their businesses to 500 volume points so they feel that same sense of satisfaction in their business and are committed to staying long term. So after we left the Diamond Retreat, we worked together to create a list of 7 basic steps that can easily lead your business towards 500 customer volume points. This challenge is designed to teach you those 7 steps and help you get those implemented in your business so you can start working your way towards 500 volume points and an extra $200 a month. So now we're going to move into the very first lesson of the week. What you're going to learn today is how to uncover, craft, and share your very own story. And in doing that, you're going to build trust with your followers that's going to lead to them wanting to join you on your journey toward better health. So I'm going to take you into a couple of quick slides because I'm a visual learner and I tend to like to see some of the points written out. So I'm going to share those with you guys. And then I'm going to go into your action step for the day. So we're going to start talking about why your story is so important in building a strong business foundation. So first, uncovering, crafting, and sharing your story is one of the single best ways that you can connect with people, build their trust, and show them that they too can achieve success and reach their own goals. So truly knowing and connecting with your story and all of its pieces comes from writing about it and telling it many times. The more that you write about it and tell it, the better that you're going to get at sharing it. And the more pieces that you will uncover and solidify in your own mind. So coaches that share pieces of their story, including the really vulnerable pieces, on a regular basis, they tend to see more traction in their business. And this is the foundation for your business, and it's going to keep you fueled in your own mission, especially on the days that you run into challenges and obstacles. So ask yourself, are you sharing the pieces of your past and current story? Are you sharing your vision for your life in the future? Are you doing this daily? Are you giving people a glimpse into your life? So here are some key points with developing your story. So you want to know who you want to help, who you're going to talk to. So who is your avatar? You also need to know what drives you in your Beachbody business. Again, what is your why? Who do you want to help? Why is it important for you to help those people? So you need to give people a way to see themselves in your specific challenges and breakthroughs. And this is really key, you guys. It's finding those identification factors, those things that people can relate with you on. People need to see themselves in your story. They need to go, oh my gosh, she is like living an identical life to me, and she's going through those same exact things. And that triggers your mirror neurons to relate to that person, and you just feel more trust because you believe that person and you know that they're experiencing what you're experiencing. So most people don't realize how invaluable their story is. So this is really important. Okay, it's the most valuable asset you have in connecting with your customers and potential coaches. So you have to really find the value in your story, and everybody has value in their story. And when you do the activity today, especially if you have someone interview you during this process, you're going to see that the things that you say, even if you think they're ordinary, are going to touch other people in certain ways. You need to teach yourself how insanely important your Beachbody and your health story is. Most of us, again, don't recognize the value because we're living it each day. So this is where getting interviewed and answering these questions that we're going to answer today are going to come in handy. So let's talk quickly about identification factors, and then we'll go into getting interviewed. So one of the key goals for defining your story is to find those identification factors. What are identification factors? They're things and circumstances in your life that people can identify with and thus relate to you. These are things that people see in you that they also see in themselves. It can be something identical, like you're both going through a divorce or you're dealing with an autoimmune disease, or it can be something that's simply an obstacle or crisis that's requiring certain life changes and actions that they also need to go through with their own obstacle or crisis. It can be having the same upbringing, the same self-limiting beliefs, the same life obsessions, whether those are good or bad, same life factors like kids, marriage, aging parents. During the interview section, you and your partner, if you choose to get interviewed by someone, are going to identify these factors. And then once you've found those factors, you can begin to share those pieces on your social streams and through any other form of communication outlet that you use, including conversations. So when people see that you're going through something similar to them on a daily basis, again, their mirror neurons are going to be triggered, and they're going to begin to see themselves in you. They're going to become interested in you. They're going to want to follow you. The trust is going to build, and they're going to begin to feel inspired to take action. So today's activity is going to be to discover the hidden value of your story and get interviewed if you can find someone to interview you with these questions. So I'm going to quickly go through an overview of the questions, and then you're going to get to answer these in your own journal, or I left space on the page that you can write them down. Or again, an awesome step would be either to record yourself answering the questions so you can hear the emotion and go back and listen to it and pick up the pieces that you're hearing, or have someone else listen to it and pick out the pieces that are important. And the next step could be to actually have someone interview you. And again, you can record this and have them reflect back onto you the pieces that they feel are really valuable and need to be shared. Okay, guys, let's get to work. So in this post, I've included a link to a Google Doc that includes your interview questions for today. So it's going to look like this. You'll see it says uncover, craft, and share your story. So on there, it's going to have your 5 questions that I want you to read and journal about. And you may want to journal about this before you interview yourself or before you have someone else interview you. Or you may want to just have someone interview you right away and just see what comes out as you start to share your story. Either way is totally fine. And whatever time you have to put into this today is awesome, because this is going to be an ever continuing document. You're going to want to revisit these questions probably every quarter or every 6 months to see, has your story changed at all? Because where you are when you start, or when, maybe you've been a coach for a while, wherever you were when you started could be different now. So this isn't a one and done thing. This is something you need to check in on a regular basis so that you continue to really be attached to your own story, past, present, and where you want to go. All right, guys, have fun with this today. Take a picture of your sheet, and that's going to be your check-in for today, is to take a picture of your sheet, the journal that you wrote down. And then also a reminder, again, I put this in the post, we are having our kickoff Zoom tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys jump on that, because it's going to be a ton of fun, and we're going to have more information for you about the logistics of the challenge, as well as the Coach Dream Tracker, which I mentioned in today's post as well. All right, guys, thanks for sitting with me today on your very first lesson, and I am so excited to get to work with you guys in the coming week. Bye.